here right now at TopFlite Academy, and I'm about to try the Redbird Flight Simulator. We'll be doing a flight from like ano lang, no? Ground flight lang tayo, no? Ng RPFA, runway 23. Right? So, let's see if I can do this, and let's see if I can land the plane safely.
We'll start the plane na kasi ito low voltage siya. Can you crank it, sir? The engine 1? To the right? Yeah. Alright, turn parking brakes. Can you pull the parking brakes, please? On top of the red. Pull. Yeah, so you're parking brakes. Okay. So, before we start, what we'll do is we're gonna taxi to the runway, enter the runway, then take off. And then at a certain altitude, they'll let you, play around, experiment, do what you want to do, or, figure things out na, And then after that, when you're ready to land, we'll circle back and then land.
Alright.
Sounds good. So, sir, on land, for controls, for steering the plane, you'll have to use the rudder. Those are the rudders, yeah. So yeah, you kick it. If you want to go to the right, you just kick the right rudder.
Alright.
Yeah. And then for left, yeah, pretty straightforward. Now for the braking, just like earlier, you have to tap it. Yeah, there you go. So you can also do it one at a time. It's called differential braking, pero I don't think we need that for this experience. So that's for the land, and I'm sure even if I gave you that instruction, you'll try to use this.
Yes.
Natural instinct for driving. Yeah. So this is the throttle. Ito yung parang sa car, that's the gas. So if you push it, you're adding power. So this is full power.
Okay.
So when I tell you later na to lessen the power or power down, you just pull it.
Pull back.
Yeah. Right. So this is the mixture. It's basically just the control for the mixture of fuel and air. We won't touch that. We won't need that. It's for high altitudes. And this for the trim. Poor man's autopilot, as they say. Pero again, we're gonna experience flying, so I don't think we'll need that too. Tapos on our screen, this is kasi G1000. So it's not the normal planes that we use in training. This is pretty advanced.
Yeah.
But the things that you'll need lang naman talaga is the airspeed indicator. Yeah, it's in knots. And then we have the turn coordinator. So the one.
This one.
Yeah. So it basically shows you the bank angle that you're doing, the pitch if you're climbing or descending. So yeah. And then the last one would be the altimeter. Yeah, it shows the altitude. So right now we're at 315 feet. That means this place is 315 feet above sea level. So yeah. So and then pretty much this is the compass. This is the airspeed. So parang digitalize lang niya.
Yeah. So this is altitude, right?
Yeah.
Altitude, airspeed.
Yeah.
Right. And this is the
vertical speed.
Vertical, the descent and ascent
the
speed.
rate. Yeah. May good background na kayo, sir, talaga.
Yeah.
Have you flown? Have you tried?
Not yet. Well, this is my second time here.
Sa sim?
Yeah, sa sim.
But the actual flight?
No,
not yet.
Not yet.
I think pretty soon.
I hope.
Pag gano'n na, sir, knowledge nyo, parang very confident na rin kayo discussing things eh.
Yes.
So, this is the last siguro, for to reference. It's basically the GPS. Yes, it's the advanced level. So, it's like the Waze that we have up there.
So basically, they'll just concentrate on this.
Yes.
We're going to do VFR.
Yes. Alright.
Flaps.
That's for the flaps for landing later. So, if you can look at your wing there, if you push it down, that's flaps 1. It's one click. So it will change the curvature of your wings. So when you angle your plane like this, like descending like this, so that you can have a better view of the runway. If you don't have the flaps deployed, your speed will, increase rapidly. Kasi your angle is there, diba? Ganun talaga. Now, when you do the flaps, when you change the curvature of the wing like this, it will give you the same perspective, same angle, but it will not increase the speed the same way that you don't have the flaps on.
So you can land on lower speeds with flaps, depending also what speed you want to achieve.
Yes.
Okay.
And there are things kasi na you can't just, I mean, in context, the flaps, full flaps should be the best
Yes.
way to land, right? So you're seeing the best view of the runway and all that, but there are things that you give up kasi when you deploy flaps. Like for example, if it's really windy and the crosswind is really high or strong, you can't do full flaps because it will eat up more air. So you will make the plane, you know, less stabilized.
So you usually use a lower level flight
Yes.
if there are crosswinds for
If
faster.
there's yeah.
For faster approach. Alright.
And if it's like, you know, medyo violent yung wind or strong, you use the lower flaps.
Flaps.
The less.
So usually flaps 1 and
Yeah.
for Cessna flaps 1 and 2 lang
Yeah,
tayo, right?
basically. The flaps 3 and full, basically it's for if you're really trying to hit the mark, you know what I mean? It's basically the last resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me personally, I'm usually using just flaps 2.
Flaps 3 at when you're trying to hit yung aiming points
Yeah,
sa runway.
yeah.
Okay.
And then release the parking brakes, and then feel the plane. Slowly release the parking brakes, let's see if it's gonna move. If not, add a little bit more power, then start taxiing the plane. Usually in flight, in actual flying,
Yeah.
we pull the yoke while taxiing.
Oh.
Just to make sure that you have that extra safety when it, you know, the wind blows downwards, you know, so that your elevator is always pushing down.
Same turn left.
Same, yep.
Turn left.
Or you wanna turn right this time?
Turn right this time.
Okay. Good. And I want you to add full power guide. Full power. Yeah. Because this is already a short runway, you're on the short end of the runway. But you can make it for sure. Alright. And then at 65 knots, I want you to slowly pull the yoke. 50.
Rotate.
60. 65. Rotate. Good job. That's already a short field takeoff, yeah. That distance.
Yeah. And you do this actually in sa TopFlite mismo sa when you're in the actual aircraft, it's RPLK.
When?
Yes, yung short field.
The short
takeoff.
field?
Yeah.
Usually we like imagine a mark or a point in the runway that's our parang hard deck for our students.
Alright.
So that's the challenge because you don't want to risk it like the real thing na short runway unless there's a runway na it's kind of short like Omni.
Yeah.
Omni is one of the shortest runways in the Philippines, right? So yun, doon napapractice siya actual kasi it's still legally, I mean it's still within the standards of CAAP.
Yeah.
But if you're practicing you say you want to practice it you'll mimic the length of Omni, I think that's dangerous because the surroundings is different I mean yung base nung pagkaganon nung size ng Omni is para sa surroundings niya. You know what I mean? So baka, just for safety, just use markings. Now you have to land before this point.
Okay, so parang may
You have to take off before this. You have to rotate before that point. How young are you, sir? If you don't mind?
That's 43.
You don't wanna fly? I mean,
Actually,
you're really good at it.
It's my dream to really
Pilot?
Pilot.
Alright, slowly reduce. At 90 plus, you can slowly reduce your power. And then, remember, try to maintain 2,000 feet. So if it's increasing, if you're climbing, just push it a little bit.
To which power? To
2,300. Yeah. So you can see more land. And for VFR, so yung we're relying on visuals and surroundings natin. So basically the outside of the cockpit. So when you do this flight, it's 90% outside, or that should be 90% there, and then 10% here in your instruments, just to cross-check what you're seeing outside and what you're feeling.
If I'm using altitude, I add a little more power.
Yes, you add a little bit more power or pull the yoke.
Add more power to gain airspeed.
Yes. Or you can push it down a little bit. Depends on what you're trying to achieve. If you're trying to maintain certain altitude, then there's a specific parang timpla niya. So if you're trying to lose altitude naman, you can just push the yoke down.
Okay.
Diba?
Just to
Because you don't care about your altitude anyway, diba? So
Yeah.
yun. Yung mga ganun siya, sir. Alright, so you're good there. So I want you to release the yoke and see what's gonna happen. So it's going down, and you don't want that because you want to maintain 2,000. So pull it a little bit. Pull it a little bit. Try to maintain 2,000 again. Alright, you're at 2,000. So hold that, and then I want you to trim.
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 Trim up.
That's nose up, yes. Matila. Alright, let's try that. Okay. Hands back on the throttle and then release the yoke again. Let's see what's gonna happen.
I'm just gaining altitude.
So it's gaining a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so what you can do is, it's either you can lessen power a little bit.
Okay.
Oh no, see? It went down to 50 na. So parang nagsastabilize na siya. So nagiging siya, bawasan mo ng konting power.
2,000.
Yeah. Or what you can do is, you can push it a little bit and then trim naman ng nose down konti.
So push up, pitch down a little bit.
Yeah. Pero look, your VSI is at negative 300.
Okay, so it means I'm
Kasi it's a small, very very small ano na lang, correction.
Yeah.
So the medyo ano na yan yung skill talaga na how do you feel, you need to feel the plane basically. That's why I always tell people who try this, especially the first timers, it's actually a lot easier yung real flying. Kasi you feel the pressure, the G's,
The movement.
yeah, the movement. Ito kasi it's all relying on visuals eh. So, but now what you're doing, it's actually again amazing. For a second timer. That's on the record, right?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that's pretty much it, sir. That's straight and level. If you want to go somewhere far, if you can do that, if you can maintain that, I mean that's workload for you as a pilot. Yeah. Imagine if you can't maintain that. Diba? Lagi kang tingin, cross-check. Ito. You can enjoy it. So yeah, now you establish that naman na, you can try and experiment with things. You try turning, what's gonna happen. That's almost 10 degrees pa lang back.
Yeah.
You see what's going on?
Well, the altitude is going down.
Yes.
So we pitch up.
Yes. Again, it came from you. Amazing. Hindi kasi, di ba, na your reaction to what's happening is in line na with how it's supposed to be talaga if you're a pilot. That's the next thing kasi of, we remember this parang may acronym kami for when you bank.
Yeah.
It's back pressure, and then ball center. Kasi when you bank, the vertical component of lift, the force that makes the plane sustain itself, diba, mid-air, gets divided into two na.
Okay.
Because you're banking. So nagkakaroon na siya ng horizontal component in lift. So the G's na feel na nahihirapan na siya,
Yeah.
diba? So that's why it's going down na. Now when you said na it's going down, so I need to, diba? That's actually good observation and reaction.
You see the runway.
Yeah, unless you want to land, just go there.
Alright, so...
Or you want to try using the rudders, try to experiment with that, what's going to happen.
Let's do something
Sige,
different.
yeah.
So, if I'm gonna push left, it's gonna point right.
It's going to pivot to left, yeah.
So, if I'm gonna push right, it's
Yeah,
gonna...
very good. And then the next reaction would be, nakita mo pa-bank na siya.
Yeah. And then, add aileron to turn
Yes.
shortly. So,
And then try mo, sir, rin na at that power setting, kind of what's the maximum pitch or the plane could do?
okay, so kumbaga,
The slowest
we'll
speed.
try to stall it.
Yeah,
So we'll pull.
yeah, cool. Make sure your wings level first. Your wings are level.
Alright, level.
So again, first you have to check on the horizon. And then, pag medyo okay na for you, you cross-check. So, let's be parang onti on the left. So, cross-check again, make sure the horizon is straight. Alright, so yan. Okay. Alright, slowly pull the yoke. Observe the airspeed. Make sure your wings are level. So, check the horizon. Alright, we're good. So, it's all sky, no clouds, so you can't check. So, medyo focus ka na rito. Or still look outside. Speed, 65 knots. You're pitching down, so pitch up pa. Kaya pa niya eh. You're not stalling yet eh. Slowly. And 50. 50. Alright, sige, pull pa. It's ano pa eh, giving pa eh. You can also check on your left.
Okay.
Alright, so that's stalling. And then your speed is increasing, pull konti, and then add power. Full power. That's how you recover from your stall.
Oh, alright.
Alright, you just recover from your stall. So lesson
Then back.
So I want you to do that again. But this time, I want you to pull the throttle.
Okay, so we'll idle engine.
Idle, yeah. Go to idle,
Okay.
and then pull the yoke. I want you to maintain 2,400 altitude.
2,400 altitude.
Alright, good. Not too much, pull ulit. Kasi it's gonna go down naman. Sige, pull. Now you have to pull more to make up for the 100 feet loss. 40. Yun. You stalled na sa 40 na.
And then,
So you gain speed. Okay, pull up, tas add power. Yeah, to recover. If you didn't add kasi power kagad, if you're adding power too late na, you're just gonna stall again. Kasi even if you're trying to pull up, there's no power.
okay.
There's no yeah.
So,
you just bleed out the speed again and just stall.
so once you gain speed, you can reduce the power.
Yes, once you're stable na, you're at your target altitude na, you can try to stabilize the plane again. This time, I want you to see kasi what's happening on your side. Add full power, and then do the same thing.
Add full power.
And then slowly pull the yoke, and until it stalls.
And then
Full power. Full power.
Full, yeah.
Alright, good. Check out your side, diba? Yan ang view, sir, sa labas. When you're at that speed, before you stall. So imagine your plane is really like this na. Yeah.
And
Then you're gaining speed, pull konti. No, you have to reduce the power. So that's the recovery for the kasi if you don't pull the throttle while you're stalling, burst ka naman sa before you gain control of the plane. So that's why the first time is you're gaining speed by pitching but not with the power.
So when you pitch down, you gain more airspeed.
Yes,
right? That's
yes.
the premise behind it.
Yes, that's correct.
Important is when you stall, you need to gain
Speed kagad.
speed right
Yeah.
away in order to gain back your altitude.
Correct. And then simultaneously, once you have that enough speed, but that's your signal to pull the yoke to recover. Slowly you have to add power. Kasi if not, you're just gonna go to a secondary stall.
Oh, and there's the number.
I mean, imagine, sir, if you do all the ground school and then like practice the real thing, fly the real thing. I mean, you're gonna be sharp. Because I'm sure you won't be that good right now if you don't have the interest and passion behind it.
Yes, yung passion talaga.
Yeah.
Try really talk to Sinasan, people like you. Just to,
Try mo, sir. Galing. I think you're gonna love it. So, do you wanna try and land it?
Yeah.
Sige. Alright, so try to head 260.
260. Turn right.
Right, yes. And then slowly reduce your power to 1,900.
1,900.
Yes. And that's good. 250 speed.
So heading to 50.
250. Alright. 250. That's actually the Mayon, if you want to take a look. But it's a little bit smaller
Yeah, it looks like
than the actual thing here in this sim. But yeah, that should be Mayon. Which is at level 1 alert. So alright, we're closing into the runway.
We're on the downwind already.
Medyo outside pa. So that's why medyo papasok pa tayo.
Am I supposed to be descending already?
Yes, yes, slowly. That's why I asked you to do 1,900. Sorry, I didn't. I wasn't forgot to tell you to descend. But good, again, you were doing what you're supposed to do already. So yeah. Because the pattern here is supposed to be 1,200. So yeah, pagka-join me yan, it's about right, your altitude's about right. Alright, sige, turn 270.
270.
Yeah, to the right. We're gonna get closer a little bit faster. And then I want you to, approaching 1,200, put it to 2,200, the power setting. Add a little bit more power. Para maintain mo yung 1,200 feet. Good, good. Right. Now, I want you to head 230.
230.
Yes.
We turn
Left. Wings level, then I want you to lower down your power to 1,900.
At 230 we level off.
Yes. So you can see on your right, you're parallel na to the runway, 230. Lower down your power, throttle. There you go. And And then I want you to maintain 1,000 feet.
1,000.
1,100 feet. Sorry. So you really have to decrease your airspeed. Okay. Now you're on the white arc. That's why I asked you to lower the power and then maintain the altitude because I want you to slow down the plane. So we're gonna do flaps 1. All right?
Alright. So if parang balloon siya, no?
Yeah.
So we reduce it to 190.
Yeah, just maintain that. Yeah. Tapos, I want you to turn now to the right. Alright. So that's okay. 340. I want you to until you hit 340. You hit 340. Yeah. Maintain, recover your altitude. So medyo i-climb mo siya. Add power if you have to.
And what altitude should do?
1,000. Maintain 1,000. So you can add a little bit more power. Okay, approaching. Alright. So since you're low now, I want you to maintain that. Alright. Next heading will be 050. Okay, you see the runway? You can actually turn now. Alright, maintain 900 feet. So don't pitch down, especially when you're turning. Because we want to maintain the 2 reds and 2 whites. Yes, 050. Alright, you have the visual, right?
Okay, 2 reds, 2 whites.
Yeah, that means you're on glide. 3 whites, 1 red. That means you're slightly high, so you can pitch down and lower your power. You can do 1,800.
1,800.
Yeah, and then using your rudder, you try to slowly align, just minimal input. Step on the left, because the runway is on your left. Yeah, you feel it? You trying to pivot the plane?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit less power now. Power down to 1,600. And then I want you to put the nose of the plane right smack in the center of the runway. So you're a bit on the right side. Pull up a little bit because you're anticipating na, di ba pa-red na yung light, so that means you're descending too fast. Kasi you're going too low na. Alright, good. Alright, sige. That's all on you now.
Yeah.
Pull up konti. Alright, that's okay. You're good. Push down konti. Alright, maintain. Pull up. Flare. There you go. You just landed. Oh, you ballooned. Alright. You're good. So, what happened to you? You nag-balloon. Yeah, chop power. Flaps up. Apply brake slowly. Huli kita. Alright. It's really, I mean, yun talaga. Normal instinct na yan.
Yeah.
Alright, apply parking brakes.
Flaps up.
Sir, that was amazing.
Thank you so much.
That was good.
Thank you so
Even
much.
yung balloon, what happened to you on the landing? You didn't crash. Yeah, it happens in real life. If you have too much speed, you're unstable and you still try to land it, so many things like that could happen to you. And it happens like a lot. A lot of students experience prop strike kasi they don't know what to do. Pag nagano'n ka, nagpa-panic. You should be on land already, right? Parang gano'n. So they try to push down, which...
So if you're gonna read the first set of timer, how's it flying?
You should be at 5 na. You should be at your 5th session or... I mean, it seems like you already took classes for this, you know what I mean? Ganun, sir. No ball. He's the second, right?
Yes.
Next him. The first one was also amazing. He's actually a dreamer pilot.
Yeah.
So he won the contest. And for someone who has 0 talaga, I mean, he was also good.
Whoa.
And it was very inspiring kasi he just needs help from his aunt. Parang ganun. And then if he gets the sponsorship, he'll enroll here, and then he asked me how much is the headset.
Yeah.
I was so inspired by his story na I said, I'm gonna provide for you, don't worry about it. Basta ma-convince mo yung pursue your dream. I mean,
Young
zero
guy.
timer.
The young guy, right?
Yeah, the young guy, yeah. Amazing. So yeah.
So thank you so much, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
for-
Thank you.
And thank you to TopFlite Academy. If you're dreaming to be a pilot, please do come by TopFlite Academy. It's located here at the Salem Complex, Domestic Road, Pasay City. And the headquarters, the training school itself is in Bicol. Yan ang lilipad natin ngayon. It's at the Bicol International Airport. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And well, I hope I did well. So should I pursue my flying? Please do judge in the comment section, alright? Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Thank you, sir.
TopFlite Academy, for this
Thank you.
opportunity.
Thank you.
Alright, next.
Bye.
Bye.